What's happening, YouTube? Rod J back to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Today I'm going to take a look at one out of Brooklyn, New York, and this is going to come from Evil Twin Brewing. This is going to be the Molotov cocktail, the single Simcoe hop edition. Now this one here comes in at an ABV of 13% and comes in at 80 IBU. So not a small bottle by any means, as you can see. Definitely one to maybe take a little bit slow over the period and really sit back and enjoy the beer. So looking forward to checking that out. They actually give credit on the website to Two Rose Brewing Company out of Connecticut, I guess, for making this beer. So I've had this before in the past at a few places. One of the local establishments here as a restaurant, they actually carry over 100 plus beers, and this is one they usually keep on their beer menu. Definitely a strong one, not one for the week, but had never done a review on it, so figured why not and go ahead and pick up a bottle and do one. Let's get it open and get it into the glass. As far as the style, this is an Imperial IPA. So there we go, we get it into the glass. As you can see, it did pour out a large head. And on the inside, I don't know if you can see it all the way on the camera, but you can definitely tell it's bottle conditioned, as we have some of that yeast and the floaties floating around there. Some pretty good sized particles. Nothing really bad to worry about. Get it to the light. Nice golden color. And when you get it to the light, you do see a lot more of the yeast action taking place. Also see a lot of the liveliness of the carbonation. As far as everything else, can't really see as far through it. Do have a pretty good amount of haze and the cloudiness, which does happen a lot with bottled beers, but overall it's what you would kind of expect for something that's going to be bottle conditioned. As far as the aroma, so you do get a big blast of the citrus coming out from the hops that are used. It definitely carries some of the citrus flavor forward, getting some of the orange, kind of a good tropical sense of the fruit, almost a kind of pineapple mango type part of the aroma as well. Do pick up some dankness there, but really that mango, more so than like a grapefruit, kind of leads as far as that citrus note. And you get a little bit of the earthiness from the hops. As far as the taste, and when it tastes, as you can imagine, with 80 IBU, you get hit big with the bitterness up front, right at the front of the tongue, kind of holds to the middle of the tongue until you actually swallow on the back end. Most of the flavors are pushed to what I would consider the front of the mouth. Doesn't really get up into the cheeks as much. Don't really get too much astringency in the back. You do get a tad. After a few swallows, I would say you start to feel it a little bit more in the cheeks, almost like kind of a mild numbness that starts to take place, which I guess at 13% ABV, very easy to see that happening. It's like a nice tingling you get. But on the back end, it actually does finish pretty crisp. On the finish, duration is a good moderate to long duration. Flavors are definitely kicking around a good amount of time. You do get some chewiness in the texture, kind of that urge in the mouth. But all in all, it's a pretty strong beer. Not one for a person, of course, that does not like a lot of hops in their beer, but for someone that is a hop lover, then you have something like this as an Imperial IPA. And on the swallow, you do get hit with a little bit of harshness as well. But overall, a nice beer from Evil Twin Brewing for what they're doing with the Molotov cocktail. Definitely an explosion of some different things taking place. You have a few of these, and yeah, you're going to blow up a little bit. So overall, on this one, I think it does well as an Imperial IPA. I think they hit the area that they were going for. I think it matches up nicely. As far as carbonation, you do have a good amount of lively carbonation taking place on the palate as well. But I think it's solid. The restaurant I mentioned earlier, I actually get this almost every time I go. So for me, it's a nice, decent beer that gives a nice little kick. And I'm going to actually give this one a rating of an A-. I think it's a nice staple to have out there as an Imperial IPA. If you get a chance, make sure you check it out. And if you've had it before, let me know what you think. Again, that's from Evil Twin Brewing, the Molotov cocktail, single Simcoe hop edition. Don't know where that little accent came from there, but out of New York. So yeah, nice one that'll definitely get the engine running. Check it out if you get a chance. Appreciate you swinging by to check out another video. I'm going to go ahead and finish knocking this out. This is also one that if you're not a big beer drinker, you might want to find a friend and share it with them as well. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And remember, if you like what you saw, to go ahead and hit that like button. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, please remember to subscribe so you stay up to speed on all the other videos. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and say cheers and just say, hey, keep drinking good craft beer. Cheers.